Hey mama, it is Celia from Bougie Mom Friends. If you are trying to find balance being an amazing mom while still trying to find time for you, you are in the right place. My co-host Cammie and I are here to talk about all of the things from trusting your instinct with your kids to carving out space for self-care and even indulging in a little pop culture escape. It's all about real conversations with moms who get it because we're all about thriving, not just surviving. So take a breath, grab a drink, and join us, your Bougie Mom Friends.
Let's talk a little bit about facial massage technique. And it's really interesting because you do some like in the neck to like release kind of like, the rings that we get in the neck. I mean, what are some like easy ones that beginners can start with?
So for the facial massages, people definitely immediately when they see like a wrinkle or whatever, something like changes in their face, they immediately want to grab the face and start doing something to it. But in reality, it's the foundation, the most important aspects that contribute to the face aging and the changes in the face that we see. And for everyone, I recommend to start with the basics. And the basics would be working with the neck, working with the scalp, working with the ears, all of that before even going into the face. Because what happens in the face, right? All of these little facial muscles, they attach to the bones and then they attach to the other muscles. And then the big muscles that we have in our face are the jaw muscles that really tense up for so many people. And so many people start experiencing spasming of the jaw while they're sleeping, like the teeth grinding. There's like a lot of issues associated with the tension in the jaw. And the tension in the jaw muscles really contribute to the aging of the entire face, pretty much. And the jaw muscles connect to the temple muscles that cover like literally half of our skull. So it's very unproductive to be munching whatever the tiny little muscles on the face when we haven't worked through and touched the foundation of what is really causing the aging in the face. And like I said, that would be the neck. Very important to work on the neck. The neck is like a gate to our, head, like a gateway to our face and our head. And that needs to be worked on face first. And the scalp massage, it feels so amazing. Just the scalp massage itself can literally lift your face. So I really like to do, if you can grab your hair by the roots and then you start either like turning your head like different direction and you will feel so much tension in the scalp. And then you can do like a little circles in different direction and like work out literally the entire, like every inch of the scalp. And just doing that, trust me, will be more effective than if you massage like something on the face. All of it, the ears, the scalp, the neck, this will open up the blood flow to the face. It will open up the passages of the lymphatic drainage away from our face and skull, and we can reduce the under eye puffiness. We can reduce the heavy nasolabial folds, the double chin, like pretty much all of the things that are associated with fluid buildup. And unless we open up our skull and our neck and our jaw, those fluids have nowhere to drain because everything is kind of like blocked.
Right.
So opening up those passages first and then moving slowly into working with the face itself. But first is the foundation.
And you have a lot of those videos on your social media website.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the videos. Yes.
you can dive and go into the rabbit hole there. You can spend lots of time learning all the proper technique. It's amazing, honestly, that you provide all that content for free. I mean, it's astonishing. I wanted to ask though, in addition to like the muscle work and the face taping, you do have a little like unique skincare routine, and you sell some of these products on your website as well. I do the Saki cleanse every day. But I want to talk about some of your favorite skincare tips. What does your daily skincare routine look like?
So basically, it's very simple. People often think like, I spend like entire day in front of the mirror in my bathroom doing some techniques, but I have like 3 businesses to run and, still a husband. And,
I got a life, right?
It's just like, and life. It's, so it's the skincare, it's very basic. And I think that the having great products really helps with having like a simple skincare routine that literally takes like 5 minutes. So I do not cleanse my face in the morning.
Okay.
That's a no for actually many people. Many people will benefit from skipping this step. Obviously, given you have had a great cleanse in the evening. So in the evening, I would alternate between oil cleansing and Japanese rice bran cleansing.
Okay.
And I like to alternate because also, like, first of all, we're getting benefits of the different ingredients, right? And just the benefits of the different techniques and methods. So alternating in the evening between oil cleansing and rice bran cleansing. And then I can do either one serum or a moisturizer or serum and moisturizer, very simple. Once a week, I do my sake face mask, which is also, it's the Japanese sake face mask. That one I do once a week. In the morning, again, I'm skipping the morning cleanse and I go straight for the hydrating mist. So I can do like on my eyes, I can wipe my eyes if I have to, but I just go straight into with the mist. I like to press it in. That gives it like a better hydration to the skin. And then on the moist skin, I would follow with like a serum or moisturizer. It's typically like 1 or 2 products, rarely when it's like a 3 products. And then once a week I do the gua sha massage. So once a week I do the sake face mask. Once a week I do the gua sha for the face and neck and like the chest. And then daily for like a couple of minutes, I would do some sort of a facial massages. But then again, that would be mostly, it would be scalp, ears, neck, chest, and then occasionally throw something in for the face when I feel like it needs to be thrown in.
So I have a question about serums, just generally. Does your body like get accustomed? I always feel like it kind of stops working. Is that just like my mind, or is that true? Like you have to like rotate them out.
You kind of do have to rotate them out. Skin kind of, like for some people, they might stick with one product and it just works for them. For the majority of people, alternating products, I feel like it's the best. And I find it to be the best. And you get the different benefits of the different ingredients. Your skin is not getting used to just, one thing. And, each product is unique for something on its own, right? It has a unique ingredient that obviously is great for our skin and we want it. So absolutely alternating products. And you often see me, like I share in my stories, like let's say today I'm doing this and then tomorrow I'm doing the other products. It's definitely best to, even like with the cleansers, that's what I do. And that's what I see that people benefit and see the changes in the skin when they alternate.
Yeah. Okay. I need to start doing that more often. So what are your top like 2 serums, would you say, for like, let's say for like tired moms that are like our skin is just dehydrated?
There's an ingredient that's called CoQ10. And many of us probably heard about this. It's an enzyme that we have in our bodies, and it gives the energy to our cells to do what the cells need to do. Of course, as we age, the levels of a lot of things in our bodies start to drop, including the CoQ10. This is one of the serums I love using because it has the CoQ10 ingredient. And the topical application of CoQ10 has a massive amount of studies behind proving that topical application really helps with so many things from collagen production,
Wow.
reducing the smoothing out wrinkles, regenerating the cells, and all of that. So incorporating the CoQ10 in our skincare, I feel like is crucial. And CoQ10 levels really start to drop already in our 20s. So it's not like, in the 40s. It's literally already like in the 20s, they slowly start to go down.
Yeah.
So you can also supplement orally, but supplementation orally needs to be, of course, prescribed by your doctor. There are some contraindications, all of that. And again, if you can do both, if you can do the topical and oral one, that would be probably the best of both worlds. It's not about like what serum, it's about like what ingredient is that like I'm personally, let's say, loving, not just personally, but personally loving, and also that's backed by a science. Also, another ingredient that I love is the pearl powder and the collagen cream. It's the collagen cream that is like a it's a natural cream. It's fantastic. It's made in Los Angeles and it has the pearl powder ingredient. Pearl powder has been researched so much for so many benefits. Like the Japanese companies, they literally grow fake teeth using the pearl powder. It's that powerful and it can do like miracles for our skin. So it's not about going after what's the popular serum that's like popped this month at Sephora, at Sephora.
Yeah.
Honestly to say, I'm horrified when I'm looking at the ingredients of those products. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? Why?
Yeah, the chemicals.
Why? Mm-hmm. It's about the quality ingredients and not about the popular brand or the product. It really is about the quality of the ingredients, the sourcing of it, and the company behind that stands after their products. For example, it's like very easy to spot whether it's like an outstanding product or not. So from what I know, from what I've seen, from all of the professionals I've experienced and talked and interacted with, nothing outstanding ever will go into the plastic jars.
Oh,
so if you
that's
see
a good tip.
a cream in a plastic jar,
it's not quality.
It's none of the manufacturers that I have encountered that produce that make their own skincare. None of them will put their heart and soul that they're poured into creating a serum or, cream or whatever it is into the plastic jar. They will just not do it. That's one of the things to kind of look out for.
That's a really good tip.
Yeah. Another thing is, again, the popular brands, unfortunately, they are like mass-produced skincare. It's all about, how much they can make. That's what it is. I have, so I'm using the Japanese rice brand, right? That's the one that I'm saying that I've been using for like 15 years. And so I've been selling this, the Japanese rice brand for 2 or 3 years. And last year we had a terrible fallout because the rice brand was getting so much attention. Again, just like the face taping. I had like some celebrities that purchased the products from my shop. I didn't even know about it. And then
that's awesome.
shared about their skincare routine in like different interviews. And rice brand was one of those products. And it's kind of like started blowing up. So what happened is that the huge corporations came to Japan last year and bought pretty much all of the supply of the ingredient of the rice. Yes. And Japan only has like I think like twice a year crops, that they can collect and make the product. So these huge corporations, of course, the rice brand started being so popular on the social media, like all of these views. And so the large corps just got all of the supply leaving like the small natural producing companies with no material to produce with.
Yeah.
And what happens is that this Japanese rice bran, it's just one ingredient, 100% rice bran. That's it. And the large corps, what they do, they take a little bit of the rice bran. I'm not going to name like one of the big companies that says the rice bran polish, but if you look at their ingredients, the first ingredient, it's a filler. It's not even a rice bran. So they buy, let's say, 100 kilograms or tons of rice, and they sell 500 more because they fill it in with like a nonsense, fillers.
Yeah, filler, chemicals.
And this and that.
And they ruin it. Yeah, they ruin the integrity of it.
Of course. And it is ruining the pure product, like literally ruining the pure goodness.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer, but we got the rice bran back finally. And
wow.
Yeah, but just as an experience, like I had to go through all this turmoil because I was like feeling so bad for these small Japanese companies. They were left with nothing.
That's horrible.
And you're like, what can you do? You cannot say no to the big corps, you just like, you cannot go against them.
Right. I know. That's crazy. But this makes it even more valuable. So if you want like the real stuff, I mean, you can trust your source, and that's where I buy it from. That's quality, and it comes in a really nice container. I love it.
Yeah, and that's what I say, when that's what people ask me, what do you think about that cream? I'm like, it's not about that cream. Like, what's in the ingredients?
Yeah.
Let's just look at the ingredients. Yeah. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's so hard to find. And even the things that you go on Sephora and they'll say, air quotes, clean. And then I'll be like, oh, this is clean. And then I start reading the ingredients. I'm like, this is not clean. Like what? It doesn't have like 3 really bad ones. It's still not great, And so that's what's amazing about your stores. I really, truly trust like everything that you sell. So thank you for that.
Yeah, but because again, like I feel it's just going, with the smaller companies, they do not have to put in the preservatives in their creams because they make everything in the small batches. You know what I mean? Everything is just small batches, fresh, ready to sell. Yeah. It's not sitting in the warehouses. It's not sitting in the stores.
Sephora.
Like exactly.
So that's like like a hot take, right? It's just like not even just, so the packaging has to be in glass. You need to check the ingredients, right? And you need to like really be proactive, just like about what you're putting in your mouth, what you're putting on your skin, because your skin was one of the biggest organs, right? Absorbs Absolutely. Everything that you're putting into it. It is the
biggest organ. It is thank you for saying that. And I just want to say like this one quick little thing. So that's what everyone says, like, right? The skin is our biggest organ, right? But what is it really? So our skin has the skin barrier, right? That protects our entire body from a lot of things that are coming in from like some viruses, some bacteria, pathogens, whatever it is. So what happens when we damage the skin barrier? And we damage the skin barrier ourselves all the time. Some of us doing it not knowingly, obviously, some of us doing it knowingly. But what happens is that when the skin barrier is damaged, on the body, not even just on the face, on the body too, right? All of those outside pathogens and bacteria and everything can come in and start creating low-grade inflammation. As we get older, it's even harder to sustain a healthy, balanced skin barrier. And if we damage it, that low-grade inflammation, it's like starts overtaking the entire body, basically. There are studies done proving that damaged skin barrier, because it's allowing, right, it's not protecting us anymore, and those bad guys can come in, right, creating all of those bad reactions in our body, that can cause so many diseases, including heart disease, including diabetes, cancer, all of that and more. So people with damaged skin barrier literally are more susceptible to all of those diseases. And people with those diseases tend to have a damaged skin barrier. So it's very important to use not only on the face the great products to keep that skin barrier intact. And my biggest tip probably would be this: skin care is caring for your skin barrier. It's keeping your skin barrier healthy, strong, and vital. This is what skincare is. Slathering 500 different serums on your face, it's not skincare. If you're slathering, like you could be buying the best of the best creams, but if you're slathering it on a damaged skin barrier, that's not skincare. Caring for your skin barrier, protecting it, preventing it from damage, this is skincare.
So how do you know if you have a damaged skin barrier?
Oh, so many signs.
Would it be like red, like rosacea?
That would be two. So itching, redness, uneven tone. Like let's say you washed your face, right? And you feel like, oh my God, I need to put on moisturizer because it's feeling like
tight?
Super tight. That's a damaged skin barrier, There's, absolutely. So many skin related issues are starting with the damaged skin barrier. And one of the things that we do ourselves is using poor quality, harsh cleansers. Like we are cleansing our face every single night. Some of us do it even in the morning. And majority of products, they're way too harsh and they're stripping our skin barrier. So every day you're literally stripping your skin barrier little by little by little. And the older you get, the harder it's going to get to repair it. Or the longer the skin barrier was damaged, the longer it's going to it's going to take to repair it. Using hot water, using poor quality tap water, like chlorinated water.
Oh, yeah.
That's already, especially if you already have a vulnerable skin barrier, that's just going to accelerate the damage. So I believe like in my Q&A highlight on my Instagram, there's like a whole list of what to do, what not to do, what to avoid, all of that.
If you have a damaged skin barrier. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So if this resonates with you, definitely go on there. She will tell you what you need and how to fix that. So that's amazing. So I quickly want to talk about, I know you have launched kind of a product that goes in our mouth. It's like a supplement. It's called Spermidine. Is that correct?
Spermidine.
Spermidine. There we go. Spermidine. It's called Spermidine. It's actually really interesting. And I saw that it's used specifically, like it's really helpful for like postpartum mothers, people who are trying to conceive and stop breastfeeding because it naturally declines afterwards. So if you could give us a 411 on that, because I mean, that's exactly who is listening to this right now. So why do we need this?
Yes. So as with many of the products that I offer, this is the thing is that I look for the best products for myself first. Because I'm the age when I'm approaching, like menopause, right? I'm turning 49 like in a few months. And this is something that I was looking for since last year. And I really wanted to find like a reliable, great quality. Like I put a lot of research into it because again, first of all, I'm taking it myself first. Taking it myself, I'm giving it to my mother, giving it to my sister, giving it to my husband. So I want the best stuff of the best, And I finally found this company, and they are based in England. And the lady, the founder, she had a set of her own health issues back in the days. And that's how she was brought into discovering the spermidine molecule, because she was also trying to help herself in the beginning. And I also, from my experiences, found that it's the personal story behind the company, right? When the person really is looking for something amazing for themselves first, that tends to be like the cherry on the top of comparing to the other ones. So with this Spermidine company that they make this Spermidine supplement, they also make it in Japan. That was another factor that really was like, huge plus for me, because I know how rigid, how thorough. Everything in Japan is how they inspect these. Everything has to be the certain level. They are very, very top notch when it comes to checking everything.
Absolutely.
So the quality is there and you can trust it. So the spermidine is basically a molecule that we also have naturally in our bodies. It was first discovered in the sperm, and that's where the name came from.
Well, there you go.
And yes. And the breast milk also has a lot of quantities of the spermidine molecule, because the mother's body obviously is passing the best of the best to the child to make the child's cells grow and thrive and all of that. And as we age, of course, the spermidine levels decline, just like when we talked about the CoQ10, right? And spermidine has been backed by, again, like thousands of studies. It inhibits 9 out of 12 hallmarks of aging. So the scientists discovered and established at this point 12 factors that contribute to the aging of us. And the spermidine molecule inhibits 9 of those 12 aspects. So some of those aspects are inflammation, gut dysbiosis, right? Protein misfolding, meaning like when we don't produce enough of collagen anymore, and etc. So what the spermidine does, it helps to boost the autophagy process. The autophagy process is when the cells, the body starts cleaning itself. So imagine if we never washed our face, right? But every morning we would wake up and pile on makeup and serums and then go to sleep. And then again, wake up in the morning and then again, pile on makeup and serums and moisturizer and the face mask. And then again, go to sleep without washing it, all of it. So that basically sort of like what happens with the body in a way that that self-cleaning like slows down. And then when the spermidine comes in, when we have those enough levels of it, then it starts cleaning up all of the cells and everything that needs to be cleaned up, help with the inflammation and all of the other things. So that's a very powerful supplement. And I also look at it this way, is that why take just, like 12 different supplements? I'm going to take like vitamin E and I'm going to take vitamin that and vitamin that. When it all gets down to my gut, my body probably has like a hard time processing it. Maybe in the beginning, to begin with, my body is not functioning that well anymore. It can't even process all of that I'm thinking goodness that I'm taking, right? Yeah, so why not do something for my body that will improve the functions within? And that way, when the functions within will be improved, that way, when next time I'm going to eat an orange, that vitamin C is going to absorb, because my body is already functioning at the good levels.
Right.
So, and also, like when you asked about the mothers, so what happens is that, like I said, it's a lot of the spermidine molecule is present in the breast milk. The mothers are giving it away, and then meaning they're kind of like depleted themselves. So this is the time, a great time to replenish those levels by supplementation. Also, the people who were taking antibiotics, our gut flora is completely messed up, and the spermidine is produced in the gut. And, now we need to revive that gut in order for the spermidine to start producing. So we need to supplement and help. And also the people who maybe just had the viruses. So, for example, my sister just had the CO virus. And when that happens, the levels drop drastically. So I immediately, I'm like, okay, here are the couple of bottles you need to replenish your levels and things like that.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yes, it's like this supplement, I find it to be incredible. A lot of people are seeing or feeling results. It's a little hard to see or feel results because it's not
Sure.
like, a face tape. You put it on and you kind of like visually can see
It's more
something.
internal stuff.
Exactly. Those are more internal things that, are happening
Right.
within. And you need to give it like at least like 3 months to kind of build
Yeah,
up the
that's about right.
levels back up.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. To even expect something.
What did you feel differently after you were taking it for 3 months?
So for me, this is the thing that I can say. I always had a hard time with my sleep, and I had a hard time falling asleep. So I would go to sleep and I would be in bed for like 2-3 hours, just like miserable.
Wow, your mind racing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And after I started taking Spermidine, somehow, I don't know how, but I go to sleep and I fall asleep within minutes.
No way.
And I can wake up like at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. That can still happen, but at least I fall asleep immediately. And the Spermidine has had many reports that it helps people with the sleep, especially some people who can monitor it. Like, some people are wearing some kind of a devices. I don't do that.
Like Apple Watches.
I don't do that, so it's hard for me to say. But those people who are wearing devices, they're saying that whatever they're seeing, the parameters on the devices, like those are, on another level.
That is amazing.
Yeah, there are people who are seeing results with their hair. Like the hair is better. Some people are seeing results with like, eyelashes, or the nails are growing better. And all of those are the indications that the body is functioning better. It means that the cell turnover is better. And you might be seeing it in nails, but it means it's just the internal work is being done.
Something was missing. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. And again, like you can go to my Instagram and there's a highlight called Spermidine. And then there are links to the brand, and there's even like a discount code. So there's a ton of information you can find out about it.
Amazing. Thank you. So you also do a little collagen as well. And I think what's interesting about you is that you're not taking like a collagen supplement that you'd find from Costco. You're like taking it from the source. I think you had like a cranberry tea last year for the holidays, and you like make it out of the cranberries, because I followed your recipe. It was really good.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. And I buy the fresh cranberries, and that's like loaded in vitamin C. And vitamin C, this is something that we need for the collagen synthesis. Like you can be like taking a bunch of collagen, but like, let's say if you were like your vitamin C is not absorbing, you're still going to be have a hard time producing that collagen. So yeah, it's a lot of little things that, you need like components for everything to work cohesively together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you're just like a wealth of knowledge. Your page is a wealth of knowledge. You'll see like silk, why you need that, body, how to body buff with silk. I mean, we can go on for days, but you just have to check out her page to get the 411. So what's the best way to reach you if you have any questions or they want to know more?
My social media, it's called Natural Phase Bible, and it's across the platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest. And through those social medias, there are links to my website. The website is called The Natural Faces. So The Natural Faces. And on my website, or if you land on my website, you can go from my website to the social media pages because it's all linked. And on my website, you will see the products that I personally have been using for years and I still use. And it's like only a couple of products that I don't use that I sell. It's because they just more for acne prone skin, which is like, not for me. Yeah. Everything else I use myself and I've been using for years. So it's not like, it's not like the companies reach me all the time. It's not like they send me the product and then I, make a video like, oh, hey, I love this product. No, it's kind of not like that. It's actually, using the products for many years, and not only me, it's just like everyone around me. Um, yeah. And of course, we are thankful for so many of our followers and customers who have been loving our, products and the videos, and then they come back for more, and then they become like our family. Literally,
Yeah.
I sometimes I see the name, I already recognize the name, or
Yeah.
so it's amazing.
I've gotten little notes from you in my deliveries.
It's amazing. Like, I think our community, it's such a vibrant, and it has everybody from younger generation to the older generation, moms or not moms, and I'm really thankful for everyone.
And it's an amazing thing to support someone who really believes in quality and not the bottom dollar. You're not a big corporation. You're really fighting to get the real deal. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for caring about what we're putting on our faces. We can't thank you enough again for this jam-packed episode of Skincare Nuggets. So thank you so much for being on the pod.
Thank you. It was such a blast. I really loved it. Thank you.